How's it going, everybody? I am here in Kanchanaburi, which is about 200 kilometers west of Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm here for a race, the Challenge Kanchanaburi Triathlon. There is a half Ironman distance and an Olympic distance. I'll be doing the Olympic distance. The race is on Sunday. Today is Friday, so it's Friday night. Just arrived at the resort here, beautiful resort. It's about 30 kilometers away from the race start, which I didn't actually research, which is kind of a bummer because I wanted to ride the bike course today, but that didn't happen because it would have ended up being like a 100-kilometer ride, which I don't really want to do 2 days before the race. But anyways, just wanted to check in with you guys a little bit, let you know what I'm up to. Gonna try to bring you a solid video at least tomorrow when we go to the race briefing, get to check out the swim. It's like a beautiful location, beautiful area of Thailand here in Kanchanaburi. Never been out here before, but it is awesome. It's a lot more humid than I was expecting. Chiang Mai's a lot less humid. Phuket's more humid than here, but definitely got some humidity going on, so it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out on Sunday. Give you a few insights that I've had just from races that I've done so far this year. This will be my 5th triathlon this year, and possibly my last. I may do one more. Haven't decided if I'm going to do Laguna Phuket or not, but we'll see. It's already a lot, I think, for 5 races for my first season of racing, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But in these 4 races that I've done so far, I have learned a lot about how to prepare for races and just the mentality going into the races. So a few things, like one thing that I've realized is that in the weeks immediately leading up to a race, so let's say like 1 week out from a race or 2 weeks out from a race, there's been a temptation for me, and I know for other people as well, to sort of try to cram in sort of last minute training, when really, like, your fitness takes a long time to build up. It builds up slowly over time, and any sessions that you do a week or even like 2 weeks before the race are not really going to build your fitness that much. They could build your fatigue and make you a little bit more, fatigued going into the race, and they may boost your fitness a little bit, but there's really not much to be gained. So in the weeks leading into the race, 1 week before a race, 2 weeks before a race, I would suggest to resist that temptation to do one more big hard session, or one more really long day on the bike or something like that, and to just trust in the training that you've done, and hopefully you've planned your training out. So something that I've really worked on this year is just planning my training leading into a race, so that I am able to sort of relax in those last week or two leading into a race. And for me, it's really just it's really more like the last week. If you're doing longer races, it's going to be more like 2 weeks, although I'm speaking only from my own experience because I haven't done longer races. So last week, really, maybe week and a half. Yeah, I always have that temptation to just do that extra hard track session or do a hard bike, and I just have to resist that, because I actually did do a track session about a week and a half ago that was just a bit too much, and yeah, I kind of ended up digging myself into a little bit of a hole because I did start to feel a little bit of pain in my foot, which is not good. So yeah, you got to learn to just take it easy leading into the race. Another thing is just to make sure you're planned. So have a race plan. I set my alarm for 4:00 p.m. instead of 4:00 a.m. for a race this year, and I ended up having to sprint to the start line, waking up 10 minutes before the start. That happened in Pattaya. I never want to have that experience again. So just planning every single detail, like make sure you have the hotel sorted that you're staying at, make sure that your transportation, how is that all organized getting to the race, like just having everything planned out in advance, so that come those few days leading into the race and come race morning, you have all your checklists of like what stuff you're packing the night before, what nutrition are you taking with you, like just as detailed as you can be with the planning. Try to do that, because it's just going to make it that much simpler and easier for you to follow, and you'll be that much more confident going into the race. So yeah, planning out your training so that you're doing the bulk of your fitness building at the right time, not last minute before a race, because that's just not going to work out for you very well. planning all the logistics of the racing. Those are two really important things, and they seem really simple, and maybe they are really simple, but easy for people to forget about. So I just want to bring those up. And then also I think it's important to, now that I'm at the resort here, I'm meeting some of the other triathletes and just sort of taking this opportunity to, relax, be social, have a good time. And like, I mean, we enjoy the training, hopefully, ideally, but this is like what we train for, is to like come to these kinds of events and just have a good time and enjoy, the race and have fun out there. So yeah, avoiding getting too serious, because like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not doing this professionally. I'm doing it for fun. I'm doing it just to spread, the healthy lifestyle message out there. And yeah, so it's just, keeping it in mind why you're doing it in the first place, and not getting too serious about things, I think is also something that is really important. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Just wanted to check in with you guys and just leave you with a little bit of stuff that I've been thinking about as we near the end of this year, or race season, I guess you could say. And yeah, just check in with you guys, let you know that all is good here in Kanchanaburi, and hopefully we'll have a video with some more scenic footage coming at you from tomorrow, which is going to be the day before the race. Yeah, so let me know if you guys have any questions, and we'll see you next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you are digging it, and take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.